In your experience in South Bend, what would be the hardest parts of this exercise? Where does it sometimes go wrong? Where do you have to really work?
Yeah, I think, again, this is where the lessons learned. I think that there's some fear and apprehension of writing down what gets done. I think that there's a sense of job security in obscurity. And if people don't know really how this works, my expertise is invaluable and then you can't get rid of me. And I think that flipping that narrative to empower people and say, this is your process, and when the process fails, you're responsible for that failure. But you also have the opportunity of making it better. And by virtue of improving the process, you're going to demonstrate your value. Because I know that you, as a bureaucrat, have experienced all sorts of different ways in which this fails. And you have a lot of wisdom, so I'm going to empower you to do this. And I think that that's especially something that we learned from Brian. I guess another... And again, when people draw, the other piece was acceptance of, like, that is really what happens, and I think that when people make it themselves, it becomes more powerful. Always checking with the law and then seeing what the legal code says that should happen is something that's really interesting, that usually you start by assuming that people know what the regulation is, but sometimes the process hasn't been updated to the latest version of the code. People are not doing what the law says that they should be doing. I think that some of the things to start looking for is those cyclicalities that trap the process, starting to understand what percentage of the process, like what steps of the process get faced by the resident or the people that are consuming the process versus what are back office steps and how people are going to consume that.